Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day today. I'm not wearing any makeup today. My skin has been a little weird lately, so I just didn't want to risk putting on any makeup. And I have my glasses on, so I'm sorry if you see like a glare in the glasses. Today's video is going to be my very first Project Pan intro. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably know that I've tried to start many project pans in the past, and I've never been successful at them. I'm really bad at keeping track of my progress and like sticking to something just because I always want to try new products and things like that, but I'm really trying to push for conscious consumption and trying to use up more of what I already have. So that's what we're going to do. I have some various different items here that I have made decent progress out of that I really just want to try and finish up and get them out of my collection. So I have a concealer, a brow pencil, a blush, a powder, some face products, some lip products. So I am going to keep track and update you guys every month about my progress. If you don't know what a project pan is, it is basically a project where you specifically try to finish up certain projects. For me, I am going to do a rolling project pan, which means that once I finish up one item in my project pan, I'm going to put in another item to continue trying to use up specific products. And yeah, why are you not focused? If that sounds interesting to you, keep watching. So the first item we have here is this e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. You can see here where I've marked where the progress is. So out of what I can see through the packaging, this is how much product I have left in this tube. This concealer has one of those brush type applicators. This is like a very lightweight concealer, not a ton of coverage, and I think that I would use this for days that I'm not wearing a ton of makeup. I have used up a decent amount of this, and I think this would only take me around 1 to 2 months to finish up. It's just this amount of product left, which is pretty good in my opinion. I'm hoping that I can finish this relatively soon. So the next item I'm planning on panning is this e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. The packaging looks disgusting at this point, but this brow pencil is not a micro brow pencil. It's pretty thick, and there's not a ton of product left. That's all that's left. And I thought that I would finish this a lot sooner, but since the tip is like pretty fat, it's just taking me a lot longer than I thought. So I'm gonna try and finish this up. I like it. I like the formula. It's pretty easy to fill in my brows, and I think it's like $3 or something like that, so it's super affordable. If you're looking for a good drugstore brow option, I'd highly recommend. It's super creamy, so it glides onto the brows really easily, but you can like swipe it away if you go too hard, which I usually do. I think this is gonna take me 2 months to finish up, but I don't know. I thought I would finish this 2 months ago, so we will see. We will see about that. This next product I'm almost finished with. Okay, it's kind of gross because I'm almost finished with it. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Powder. You can see that there's not a lot of product left. I hit pan on this, repressed it, and I've hit pan on it again since then. And so there's really not that much product left in here, and I'm hoping this will also take me 2 months to finish. Oh, a 2-month update. That's gonna be a good update, I think. It's just a really good powder for every day. It comes with a sponge that I don't really use. I usually just use a brush. I'm hoping this will get used up soon. What do you think? How long do you think this is gonna take me to finish up? I think that's gonna take me 2 months, but I could be very wrong. It could take me a while. The next item that I'm trying to pan is this Fenty Beauty lip gloss. This is their original formula lip gloss. This is in the shade Fussy. So you can see that the marking for the gloss is around It's in between the N and the T in Fenty. It's a really nice gloss. I like how like hydrating it feels. It wears for a relatively long time. The color is nice. There's a very sweet scent, which I'm not the most in love with, but I would say this is probably my oldest gloss. So I just want to try and work through it and finish it up. Just because I have other glosses that I like more that aren't as fragranced as this one. This is probably going to take me a while. I would say this would probably take me like 3 months if I used it every day. I really have no good guess on how long this would take me to finish up, but we're gonna get there eventually. Mark my words. The next item is this Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is just a mini size. You can't really tell how much product there is left, but I let it sit out for a while and there was kind of like a marking, not a marking, but like a separation around that area. I'm hoping I can finish this up soon. There's not a ton of product in here to begin with. It's only 5 milliliters. So I don't know. I really don't. I think I just prefer the Oric Glow Lust, and so I want to try and finish this so that I really only have to focus on the Oric Glow Lust. This will probably take me a couple months as well to finish up if I used it every day. Just because I don't use it everywhere, I only use it on the high points of my face. Next up is this Tower 28 Bronzino. This is in the shade West Coast. I'm hoping you can see the dent in it. So I feel like there's a pretty good dent in this already, but not like a huge one. Tower 28 is a clean beauty brand that basically means that their cream products are gonna go bad quicker than other cream products. Sometimes I notice some like oil separating along the edges of this, and so I want to try and use this up as much as I can before it starts to go bad. So my goal for this one is to hit pan, and then I would probably roll in another bronzer. And I thought that since we're moving into the summer months, I might be able to do that pretty quickly if I use this every day. It's a pretty glowy bronzer, so I try to use this more in the summer than I do in the colder months. So this I want to hit pan on, but all of the other products I've mentioned so far, I'm gonna try and finish up completely. The next product I'm gonna try and hit pan or finish up is this Flower Beauty Blush Balm in the shade Pinched. I tried to squeeze up as much of the product into like the bottom of the tube and kind of mark when it started coming out of the tube. So I'm thinking I'm like right here on it, give or take a couple uses. I really like this product. It's pretty sheer, so whenever you want, if you want a more pigmented blush look, you have to use up a lot, which I do prefer like a pretty heavy blush look. So I think this is gonna go quicker than it seems with how much product there is left in here. I think I can do it. I think I can finish this in, I'm gonna say 4 months. Especially if it's summer, I'm gonna give myself 4 months on this. Yeah, I really like this formula as well. It's pretty sheer, like I said, but it builds nicely and it leaves like a very dewy look on the cheeks. It doesn't set down super well, so I do find that it fades pretty quickly, which means I have to reapply. So I think this will take me not as long as I think it will, but I might eat my words, honestly. I really don't know. And then for the Tower 28 Bronzino, I'm gonna give myself 6 months to hit pan on this. 6 months seems like a long time, but I don't know, I don't think I have as much progress as I think I do on this. So we shall see. Okay, this next item, this is the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick in Au Naturel. This is an eyeshadow cream stick thing. So that's how much product I have left. Actually, quite a lot of product left. My goal for this is to use it 30 times. And I'm going to keep a tally of how many times I use it, and then I will reevaluate if I want to use it more or if I want to move something else into my project pan. I think that these products, I really only use this as an eyeshadow base. Even when I do use it as an eyeshadow base, I don't use a lot of it. So I think this is going to take me a long time to finish up completely, but I think that 30 uses will give me a decent amount of progress and then let me reevaluate how far I want to go with that. The last item I have here is the Clinique Almost Lipstick in the shade Black Honey, I believe. This is a mini size, I'm pretty sure, or like a sample size. That's like a decent amount of product left. My goal is to use it 15 times and then I'll reevaluate. I like it. I like the shade of it. I feel like if my lips are dry, it can emphasize how dry my lips are, but it's really pretty. It gives like a sheer wash of color, which I like. Does that count as a use? I'm gonna count that as a use. 1 down, 14 more to go. I think I'll get decent progress out of this with 15 uses, and then again, I'll reevaluate and see if I want to keep using it up or if I want to switch in a different lip product. So that's everything that I'm currently planning on panning. I do have some concerns though, just because I don't wear makeup every day. I honestly only wear makeup like a couple times a week if I want to film something or if I just want to like feel a little bit more put together. So progress on these items could be slower than I think. And so those month estimates and 2 months estimates, I don't know why that's so difficult for me to say, but those estimates could be not even close, and it could take me a lot longer to finish up these products than I think. One thing I will note about project panning is that you want to have realistic goals for yourself. So a lot of these products that I put in are close to being done, or I've set achievable goals for them. So I think that having those achievable goals will kind of help push me to use them up even more. I feel like if I had put in like a brand new product, I would have that in my project pan forever, and I don't think I would make a lot of progress on it just because of that. So I'm glad that most of the products that I've put in are already close to being empty. Like I said, this is going to be a rolling project pan, so once I finish up some of those products, I'm going to add more products. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a 1-to-1 replacement. So like if I finish up the concealer, am I going to replace it with another concealer? I don't exactly know. I haven't fully determined that yet, but we will get to that in the future when that happens. I put a rule for myself where if I end up really disliking a product, then I can allow myself to declutter that project and put in something else, but I'm only gonna let myself do that once every rotation. Yeah, I'm excited to join the panning community. I've seen a lot of Instagram posts of project pans and different panning projects you can join, which always seems super fun, and I'm just really glad that I'm trying to be more mindful of what I'm purchasing and what I'm using, because I have a habit of just buying every new thing that comes out, and with the rate that releases are launched, that's just not plausible for my bank account, for my storage situation. So I'm hoping that me participating in a project pan will help me stop doing that, and will also remind me of how long it actually takes to finish up a project, because like a powder blush could take you ages to finish up. That's just not something that I need like 50 of, even though I already have like 30 blushes. I just need to use what I already have and try to stop buying less. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'm gonna do monthly updates like I said. So in every update, I'm gonna put together side-by-side clips of my progress on these items so that you can really see, and I can really see, how much product I'm actually using up. I have also made markings on where the items have lined up on this sheet here. So I'm hoping that I will also be able to see my progress on paper, but also with like befores and after clips that I stitched together. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video and you like panning content, be sure to like and subscribe if you aren't already. Let me know if you're currently in a project pan or if you're thinking of joining one. I want to know your tips and tricks if you have any. And yeah, I'm excited to be part of this community. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.